So hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I will be solving LeetCode problem number 12. So which is basically converting a given integer number to its equivalent Roman. And so this is the conversion pipeline between the integer and the Roman. So but beyond this, you would also need some extra transformation pipeline like for 4, IV, and IX for 9, and XL for 40, and 400 CD, and 900 cm. So basically in total you would need all these transformation pipelines to convert between the integer and its equivalent Roman. And so here let's look at one example, like the input integer is 3749 and its equivalent output so is here. So the logic behind here is that you would have to start with the highest order. So like we would have to start from the thousands in here, 3000, so is mmm, and in that you would lower your order to hundreds, 700, that is DCC, and then you would lower your order to the tens and then ones. So like basically you would go from the higher order to the lower order, adding all these so we are also going to implement the similar logic in here, going from the higher order to lower order. So let's start with the code. So at first I will create one variable to store our result, and then I am going to look through this dictionary, like to take a number and divide that number one by one for with all these values from the dictionary. So but remember that we have to go from the highest order to the lowest order, because in 3000 we'll be appending 700 and then 40 and then 9. So obviously we have to go from the higher order to the lower order. So let's look through this dictionary, so but in reverse order. So because as I said, I would have to go from the highest to the lowest, so dividing that number from the highest to the lowest. So I'm just taking the reversed. So what this reversed will do is that, so it will first take 1000 and then this and then this. So it will just go in the reverse order up to 1, from 1000 up to 1 in the reverse order, so like that. So transform dot items. So then what I'm going to do is I will create count. So count will be basically num floor division by the key. So this is basically the key and this is basically the value, is the value. So in first loop what it will do is, let's say I have 3749, 3749, and I'm doing the floor division by 1000 at first. So what would this give me is, it will give me 3. Okay, so actually 3.749 is the actual division, but since I'm doing the floor division, it will just return me the integer value, so just 3 only. So and then I'm going to Roman plus equals to count times the value. So in the first loop I have done the floor division with 1000 and it gave me 3 as the count value. So what will it do is 3 times m. So basically value will be m at the first loop, so it will just be m. So like that. So now I have like dealt with the thousands place. Now I would have to like go to the hundreds place. So what I'm going to do is, I have my number, so number equals to number mode and then key. So what will this do is, I have 3749, so when I do this, so mode operation, so with the value 1000, so it will just return me 749. So next time I'm going to deal with this number. So in next loop I have my number is 749, so and my loop will iterate here, but 749 a floor division of 900 will obviously be 0, so there is no point in here. So and then it will next go to 500 and 749. So and floor division of 500, so that will obviously be 1, and here I will have 1 times D, so that will obviously be equals to D. So but since I'm like appending to its previous value as well, so my output and then Roman value so will be MMMD, so like that. And then 749, and then I have my 500, and this will obviously return me as 200. And so the loop will go on in this way. So and it will just stop also when it reached here, and I will have my equivalent Roman number. So this is all the logic you need to implement in here. So now let's uh, test this. So but obviously I would have to return so my Roman here. So and then now I'm going to run it. So yeah, all the test cases have been accepted. Test case 1, test case 2, test case 3, and then so this is all the logic. Like take the number, so divide from the highest to the lowest, do the floor division to get that integer value. Like how many times you have to uh, write amps or in that logic, and then just I'm appending it to this variable, and as I showed like how it gets appended, and then just I will have to do the mode operation to get the next number, so that we are going to work on. So now I'm going to submit it, and so yeah, here you can see, and yeah, it's perfect. So thank you so much. So please do subscribe to my channel if you find this useful. Until next time, bye bye.